Hey guys, it's John with Love to Hunt. I just wanted to show you the pistol that I acquired. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P series in the 40 caliber. It's a flat dark earth, and it has 3 different back straps like most of the modern pistols now. I didn't care for the large, and the small was too little, so I went with a medium strap on the back of it. And the grip texture you see on here, because this is the Gen 1, is called Boodads. I either got it from Amazon or eBay. I think it was Amazon. But you wrap it around, it goes all the way around the handle for you. Gives you a real secure grip, and I really like it. I mean, it was very inexpensive in comparison to some of the other grips out there that are popular. It's got really good texturing, gives you a good grip on the pistol, and give me a little bit more confidence shooting a 40 from a 9. Didn't have a whole lot of experience shooting with the 9. 40's a little snappier, but I really like the round. Maybe one day I'll get a 10 millimeter, but that might be a little bit too much. But anyway, I've acquired a couple extra additional magazines for it. This one here I have loaded up with Critical Defense 40 caliber. They're 165 grain and the FTX bullet, which in my opinion is probably the best home defense rounds you can get. I've got these here from Walmart the other day. They are for personal protection. They're jacketed hollow points in the 180 grain. They would do in a pinch, but I would much rather have a specialized round specifically for home defense, like the Critical Defense, even the Winchester Defenders. They've got them a bonded jacketed hollow point. They do all right. You can see there. Those rounds are like a segmented hollow point. But in all the testings and stuff I've been watching, of course, on YouTube, the Critical Defense is right up there at the top. Maybe a Spear Gold Dot, one of those. I've also looked at some HSTs with my 9mm as well. But I think the Critical Defense is a little better because of the, I guess I call that a polymer tip down in there. Penetrating barriers like maybe a jacket, a layer or two of clothing, and then opening up before. Because what will happen sometimes with the hollow points, like most everybody knows, is it will clog and act just like a full metal jacket and punch a hole through instead of expanding like it's supposed to. Now, I got these the other day on manager's discounts, like 50% off. There was a few rounds missing. And same thing with this one. I bought some other rounds, of course, from a 270. Everything they had on the shelf that he discounted 50%, I picked it up more than likely. I think there were some 38s I didn't get, but I love the 40. A lot of people, just go with 9s, and that's fine. I like 9mm as well. But I really like the Smith & Wesson, the full size like this. If I went to carry, I would probably go with the smaller 9mm that I have in a Taurus Millennium Pro. Shot hundreds of rounds through that little pistol without a single hiccup. And another thing I wanted to show you that I picked up, this is a speed loader. It's ATS brand, I believe it is. And what you do, you got this rail here on the bottom, and you just run that right down the box of shells. See if I can do it. Pick them up. Just go straight down. And I ain't going to get it quite all 10 because that's the side of the table. But they load up in there like this. And then you put your magazine up inside of the bottom. make sure it locks up there in place. Really, you're supposed to do that first, but I only got one hand. And then this plunger here goes on top, and it will shove those rounds right down in the magazine. You can load 10 at a time. Now each one of these Smith mags that I have, one in the pistol and one over there with the Hornady Critical Defense, will hold 15 rounds. Now my little 9mm Taurus Millennium Pro holds 12 rounds in that one. It's a little difficult at first. You can put drops of oil down here where it actually feeds into them, but if you got a good quality round, they'll go right in. I do not recommend aluminum cased, as it's kind of dry, and even with the oil, it was quite an experiment to try and get them in there. I think I only shot one of those, and I said I'm done with that. But yeah, I mean the Critical Defense with the FTX bullet, it's very consistent with penetration, and you know, it opens up and does the job it's supposed to do. Like 99% of the time, it's going to work. So I kind of lean towards those for critical defense, for home defense. Now there's a critical duty, but that's really more for like police officers, maybe the military. It'll go further, penetrate deeper. It'll go through hard barriers like car doors and windshields. You know, so you really don't want that in your home, because you want it to stop the individual and, you know, not fully penetrate and go through a wall and, you know, hit someone that you're not meaning to. So I do not recommend critical duty at home. All right, guys, I'm not going to break it down. You probably see 1,000 videos on YouTube about how to break it down. It breaks down just about like anything else. That lever comes around, you pull it back, that lever comes around with the magazine in, pull the trigger, drop the magazine, it slides right off. Barrel, spring, and same old, same old. Well, still learning how to shoot properly. Master grip on the pistol is extremely important. A good grip with the right hand and a little stronger grip against the pistol with your left. You know, making sure that your trigger finger is operable. Don't squeeze it so hard that you're moving the pistol with your trigger finger. A lot of practice and some fun. So get out there and shoot. Take some classes. Know your weapon. Know how to break it down. Be safe with it, especially with children in the house. Talk to y'all later. Bye.